Hi, my name's Emily if I don't already know you yet. I just wanted to thank you for tuning in and taking some time for yourself. I know with everything going on, it may be hard to find a routine, motivation, or to stay positive, and I just hope to offer some light onto your day. So let's get started. Starting in a seated position with your legs crossed, feel free to bring a bolster, a block, or a cushion underneath your hips if that's more comfortable for you. And then, once you arrive, just start to close your eyes, starting to connect the body with the breath. Noticing how long your inhales and your exhales are. And trying to make them the same length. Taking full, even breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And start to flutter open your eyes, bringing your arms alongside the body. Inhale, lift your arms up, lengthen, palms touch. Exhale, release down by your side. Again, inhale, reach your arms up and lengthen. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, fold over your legs, walking your hands out in front of you, relaxing your head and your neck, taking 3 full breaths. And start to walk your hands back towards your body, rising up. Bring your arms back alongside. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, palms touch. Exhale, open your arms into a T. Cross the right elbow over the left and then reach your arms behind your back, giving yourself a big hug. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, turn, twist, look over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn, twist, look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, return to center and release your arms back into a T. Lift your arms up, lengthen, and then exhale, bring them back into a T, crossing the left elbow over the right. Hands reach behind your back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn, twist, look to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. And again, exhale, fold over your legs, walking your hands out in front of you, maybe feeling a little more open in the hips and the lower back. Staying with the full and even breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then start to walk your hands back towards the body. Again, inhale, lift the arms, lengthen, palms touch. And interlace your fingers, flip your palms, lift it up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, lean your body over towards the right. Look up, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale, release your arms. coming to tabletop position, bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath hips. Just warming up here with a couple cats and cows. On your inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Inhale, open the chest, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And this time as you exhale, round your spine and sit your hips back towards your heels, coming to child's pose. And then inhale, pull back to table, drop the belly, open the chest, cow. Exhale, round the spine, sit the hips back, child's pose. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, pull forward, cow. Exhale, round your spine, sit back, child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sit your hips back, staying here for 3 breaths. And then inhale, pull forward, back to table, tuck the toes, lift the hips, coming to down dog. Pressing into all parts of your hands and extending the spine. So if that means you have to bend the knees, that's totally okay. Just creating some movement here, bending the knees and straightening the legs. Maybe bending one knee, pushing the opposite heel to the floor. 3 more breaths here, spending it however you would like. And find some stillness. And inhale, pull forward to plank pose. Feel free to drop to your knees. We're just going to stay here for 3 breaths, so stay with us if you can. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Lowering down knees, chest, and chin. And inhale, pull forward onto your belly, cobra. And exhale, lower the head down to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up the chest, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Spreading your arms out into a T, palms facing down. Bring the left hand underneath your shoulder and roll over onto the right shoulder. Maybe bending the left knee and placing the foot behind the right leg. Left hand can stay where it is, or maybe you lift up your left arm and bring it behind your back for a half bind. 5 breaths here. Two more breaths. And then slowly roll over back onto your belly. Straighten out your left arm in line with your shoulder, palm facing down, and then bring the right hand underneath your shoulder, pressing into your right hand, roll over onto your left shoulder, maybe bending the right knee and placing it behind the left leg. Relaxing the head, keeping the right arm where it is, or maybe lifting up the right arm, rotating, and bringing it behind your back for a half bind. 5 breaths here, wherever you are. 2 more breaths. And slowly come back onto your belly, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes and push back, lifting up to down dog, pushing your hips to the back. And then inhale, step your right foot in between your hands, drop your back heel at a 90 degrees, rising up for warrior 2, bringing the arms parallel over the legs. 5 breaths here. Making sure the front knee is in line with the ankle, maybe pushing it off to the right, stretching the inside of the right leg. Looking at the right middle finger. And coming to side angles. So we have a couple options here, either bringing the right elbow to the right thigh and reaching the left arm up and over, or maybe bringing the right hand to the inside of the leg on a block or on the mat and reaching the left arm back and over in a diagonal line from your ankle to your wrist. Looking up at your hand, 3 more breaths here. Press into your feet and inhale, rise up to warrior 2, and then opening up to the left, toes turned in, heels out, coming to a wide-legged stretch. Bring your hands to your waist, under your ribs and above your hips. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, hinge at your hips, fold, lowering down, placing the hands on the floor. Inhale, look up halfway, and exhale, fold deeper, maybe bringing your hands in line with your feet, lowering the crown of the head to the floor. 5 breaths. Shifting the weight into the balls and the toes of your feet, stacking the hips over the ankles. And inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, bring your hands to your waist, and inhale, rise all the way back up. Facing the front of the mat, right foot points, left foot turned in. That left hip is pulling forward. Taking your hands so we can either touch fists, grab opposite elbows, or coming into reverse prayer, bringing the fingertips to touch, rotating the hands up, and working the palms to touch behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, fold over the front leg. 5 breaths here. Keep rolling your shoulders back, have an open chest. Two more breaths here. And then inhale, rise up. Release your arms and step to the front of the mat, coming to tree pose. So placing your hands on your waist and then taking your left toes and lifting them up and planting them down with the intention of staying grounded. Engaging in the left leg, shifting the weight, and then bringing the right sole of the foot to the ground of the ankle, kickstanding the foot, bringing the foot to the shin or to the inner thigh. Wherever you are, staying here, opening the hip, and then bring your palms to touch. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Pressing down with your left big toe. Inhale, exhale. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, lift it up to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Right knee to your chest and then lower it down, shaking it out. Coming back to the top of your mat, feet together. Inhale, lift your arms up, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, look up halfway with a flat back. And plant your hands, step your feet back, down dog. Stepping your left foot in between your hands, coming to warrior two. Back foot drops at a 90-degree angle. Lifting your arms parallel over your legs. Bending into the left knee deeply, 5 breaths. Making sure your left knee is in line with your ankle, maybe pushing it off to the left. 2 more breaths. I'm coming to side angle, so taking the same variation you took on the other side. Either bringing the left elbow to the thigh, reaching the right arm up and over in a diagonal line, or bringing the left hand to the inside of your leg, whether on a block or mat, and reaching the right arm back and over in a diagonal line. Looking up at your palm, 3 more breaths. And inhale, press into your feet, rise up, opening back up to that wide-legged stretch. So this time we're going to clasp our hands behind our back, squeezing our palms together. Squeezing our shoulder blades or maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, fold over your legs, maybe allowing your fists to leave your back. Two more breaths. Then inhale, bringing your fists back to your back, rising up, releasing your arms. And then facing the front of the mat, left foot points, right foot is turned in. Hip pulling forward, bringing the hands behind your back. So either touching your fists, grabbing opposite elbows, or getting that reverse prayer if you have it, bringing the fingertips to touch, and then working the hands up the back. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, fold over your straight legs, intense side stretch. 5 breaths here. Two more breaths. And inhale, rise up, release your hands, roll out your wrists, and step to the front of the mat. Coming to tree pose on the left leg. So grounding down into your right toes, picking them up and placing them down with the intention of staying rooted. And then bringing the left sole of the foot to your ankle, kickstanding your foot, bringing it to the inside of your shin or the inside of your thigh. Wherever you are, bringing your hands to heart center. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, lift your hands up to the sky, roll your shoulders down your back, 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your hands back to heart center. Bring your left knee to your chest and then lower it down, shaking it out. And then coming to step at the front of the mat, feet together. Inhale, lift the arms, palms touch. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, look up halfway. And then plant your hands, step your feet back, down dog. Coming to pigeon's pose. So we have two options here. Going for one-legged pigeon, bringing the right knee in line with the right wrist, and then lowering the hips down, starting with the foot close to the body, and then opening the shin up parallel to the mat, if that feels good for you. And then lowering down. So that is option one, but if it's not working for you, coming to your back, bending your knees, and then taking the right foot and crossing your ankle over the left knee, creating a figure four. Pushing the knee away from your body, flexing the right foot, stay here, or clasp the left thigh and bring it all closer. Wherever we are, we're here for 8 breaths. Trying to soften the body. Coming back to that full, even breathing. If you're in one-legged pigeon, start to walk your hands back closer towards your body, tucking your toe and lifting up, sending the right leg back to down dog. If you're on your back, just lowering down the left leg and uncrossing the right ankle over the left leg and placing it on the floor. Switching sides, so for one-legged pigeon, again, bringing the left knee in line with the hip and the wrist and lowering down, lowering the hips down, starting with the foot close to your body, and then opening up the shin if that feels good for you. And lower down. Stay here, or if this isn't working for you, coming back to your back. Placing your left ankle over your right knee, flexing the foot and pushing your knee away. Stay here, or clasp your hands around your right thigh, lift it all up and bring it closer. 8 breaths wherever you are. If you're on your back, just lowering your legs and releasing your left foot to the ground. If you're in one-legged pigeon, walking your hands back closer to the body, tucking the right toes, lifting the knee, stepping the left foot back, down dog. And then stepping your feet to the middle of the mat to come sit down and lay down. Bending your knees. Coming for bridge pose. So if you want a more restorative option, setting up feet hips width distance apart, bringing the feet as close to your glutes as you can get them. So if you want the restorative option, lifting the hips and placing a block underneath your tailbone. And you can just stay here. We'll be doing 3 back bends all together. So feel free to stay here or join us. Place the hands on the mat. Inhale, lift up your hips, pressing into your shoulders, your hands, your feet, engaging the glutes, squeezing the thighs towards each other. Maybe clasping hands underneath your back, getting a little more deeper stretch. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unclasping the hands, lowering the hips, taking a breath. Setting up for bridge pose number 2. So, going with the block or staying with us, placing our hands on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, going higher than before. Maybe clasping the hands if that's what you like. We're here for 5. Lifting higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, lower the hips, take a break. So for our last back bend, feel free to stay with bridge or the block, or maybe trying wheel pose. So for wheel, we bring our hands underneath our shoulders, fingertips pointing in. And on our inhale, we press into our hands and lift it all up. So setting up for bridge or wheel, and on your inhale, lift it up, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your chin and slowly lower down, taking the knees into the chest and rocking from right to left and left to right. And then spread your arms into a T and drop your knees over to the left. Twisting here, looking to the right, keeping the right shoulder grounded. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift your legs, bring them back towards the center. And then exhale, drop them over to the right. Keeping your left shoulder grounded, looking over to the left. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift your legs back towards the center, and then release your feet to the mat. Coming for a slight inversion, so we have 2 options here. We can either bring the block back to underneath our hips, our tailbone, and then lift the legs up towards the sky. Or maybe at home you can lift your legs and bring them against the wall. So that's an option. Or coming to shoulder stand by lifting the legs, lifting the hips, bringing the hands to support the lower spine. Fingertips pointing up, bringing the elbows close. Squeeze the legs together, keep your head looking up at the toes or close your eyes. 10 breaths. Keep your glute engaged, legs squeezing together, pressing into your spine. 5 more breaths. If you're in shoulder stand, drop your feet over your head, coming to plow pose. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Keep supporting your back if your feet aren't touching, or maybe clasp your hands into a fist and try to straighten your arms to the floor. If your hips are supported by a block, remove the block and then bring your knees into your chest and rock from left to right. Taking 5 more breaths wherever we are. If you're in plow pose, release your hands, press into the floor, and slowly lower it all to the mat. All of us are now laying flat on our backs, legs straight. Just taking a couple breaths here. And bring your arms overhead. Take hold of your right wrist and then wiggle the upper body to the top left corner of the mat. And then walk the legs to the bottom left corner, maybe crossing the right ankle over the left, stretching the right side of the body, making a crescent moon-like shape. 5 breaths here. Release the right wrist, uncross the ankles, come back to center, and switching sides, taking hold of the left wrist, wiggling the upper body to the top right corner, and then walking the legs to the bottom right corner, maybe crossing the left leg over the right for a crescent moon-like shape, stretching the left side of our body. 5 breaths. And release hold of your left wrist, uncross your ankles, come back towards the center. Inhale, reach with your toes, reach with your fingertips, lengthen the body. And then exhale, release the hands alongside your body. Coming for Shavasana, final relaxation. So taking any final movements you feel you need to take before settling in and letting it all go. Letting your thoughts drift away, allowing your eyes to fall closed. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon.